Hello there. All right, sorry. Got some junk in the way here. So, I got a new light bulb here. I picked this up at Home Depot. So, Osram, full color, adjustable white. I haven't tried this or plugged it in yet. I have no idea if this is going to work for me. But, basically, A19 bulb, 800 lumens. But, use an app. There's some apps you can download. But what got me interested is it says Zigbee. So I have the Philips Hue system. You've seen some other videos of mine probably. I have a bunch of bulbs from Philips. I have some from GE. I think I have one from Cree. And they all work fine with the Zigbee light link that the Philips Hue hub uses. I use the base from the Philips Hue system. It's the old original round one. This is from years ago, right? So the problem with the color Hue bulbs is they're very expensive. They also have very limited color reproduction. They've been out for several years. While the whites are very good, the colors themselves are not that great. The red is okay, but the blue, the most blue color you can get is this kind of light cyan color. And then the green, instead of a nice deep kind of emerald color, you get kind of a lime green. That's the best I can describe it. So, you know, that's not the best. It'd be nice if there was a little bit better reproduction. This here says that it works with the Wink hub, which is, I don't use Wink, obviously. I'm using the Philips Hue, but I have a Wink hub around the house somewhere. Oh, there it is over on the shelf over there. But the Wink hub was originally to be used with the GE bulbs, but I just paired the GE bulbs directly to my Philips Hue base. So this obviously uses Zigbee because that's what the Wink is doing. So let's just open this up. Okay, I don't know why I'm not just using the knife, which is right here. Okay, so let's take a look at what this looks like here. Alright, so not much to say, just regular cardboard packaging. There's the bulb, Osram Lightify. I think Osram, is that the same brand? Do they own Sylvania? Or who do they own? I mean, I know this is a European company, but I think you don't typically buy bulbs in the US under this brand name. They have another brand that they use typically in the US. Can we see anything on here? I'm sorry if it's not focusing. Let me see. I'm using my phone because I couldn't find my camera. Oh, bumping the phone there. Model 7. Wow, it's really hard to read. Oh, there we go. 73. I'm like struggling here. 73693, 120 volts, 60 hertz, 86 milliamps, 10 watts, 800 lumens. Caution, don't use in damp locations, blah, blah, blah. The usual. And that's it. Not much to it. Plastic dome here. This feels like metal. It's definitely cold. It could be plastic, but I have a feeling it's metal. Anyways, nothing. It's all pretty similar there, or similar, pretty standard issue. Oh, this is just download the Lightify app. Activate your thing. Oh, I guess there's a little bit of a base or a gateway you can buy. I did not see those for sale. This was from Home Depot. Connected to your Wi-Fi. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing interesting on there whatsoever. FCC, paperwork here. Canada. Radiation exposure. Anyhow, okay, so let's see if I can get this working. This had no information whatsoever on the pairing. Scan the QR code at the back of the gateway, plug the gateway in, log into the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I'm reading this. I'm just follow the instructions on the app to sync your Lightify gateway with your home Wi-Fi. Okay, here we go. There's the pairing instructions. Power the Lightify device. Power on, pair it. So that's it. Just says power it on and pair it. All right, well, we're going to have to give this a try. There's a problem. I'm recording this on my on my phone, and I need to use the phone to communicate with the Hue base. I'm going to have to find my camera. All right, be right back. All right, hello there again. Okay. All right, so here we are. I'm using a camera now. So here's my Nexus next to 6P. So I have the Hue app on here now, and this is the bulb. I haven't turned it on yet, so let's just see what happens. Let us run. Okay, so I have a system update. Let me see if I can make this easier for you to read by turning the brightness down. All right, so I have a system update, which I'm not going to do because Philips was doing some kind of shenanigans where they were trying to block you being able to add new bulbs. I think they decided to not do that, but I am not going to push that firmware update to my device right now. I don't feel like blocking this light. So okay, so anyway, so I have a bunch of bulbs here on my system. I have 15 mixture, like I said, of all the different types. And according to this useless pamphlet here, it said turn on the bulb and then pair it up. So when you hit connect new bulbs and we do auto search, that's where this should work. So let's see, let's turn this on. Ooh. Okay, so that's really bright. So I'm just going to move this up here so it's out of the way of the camera. Auto search. Oh, it's flashing. What does that mean? The light just flashed, but I don't see it. I can't remember how this normally works. It's been a while since I've paired anything. Well, while this is searching and potentially not going to work, I have to say the quality of the white, pretty nice. It's very bright. It's a very nice kind of white color. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased. But the question is can this even work with this? So it's not finding it. So, let's try that search parameter again here. I wonder what that flashing meant of the bulb. Usually that's what it does when it finds the bulb. So if I say pick one of these on my list, one of the existing bulbs, that light will start flashing kind of bright and dim. But nothing is happening here. So let's turn this off. Turn it back on again. Interesting, the first time I powered it up, it kind of went through a color cycle. Now, and it just came back to white immediately. Well, add a serial number, switch the light on, tap the search button before, enter the serial number of your light. I don't think there was a serial number. Let's look at the packaging here. There's absolutely nothing on here. So I guess I bought this from Home Depot. So if this all kind of goes to hell and I can't use it, I can return the bulb. Let's take a look at the bulb itself again. Is there a serial number on here? I mean, it has it says contains and has an FCC ID. Then it has an IC. Yeah, I'm really not seeing anything. Well, that's frustrating. Let's try this again, turn it on. So see, it just goes straight to white. And we try auto search again. This just may not be compatible. It's frustrating how there's like such a so much of a different standard here. Yeah. Power on the Lightify. Pair the device using the app button, plus button found on the screen. Yeah. So according to the app, the instructions here, you push the plus button just after you turn the light on. Huh. Yeah, it's definitely not on the list here. Well, that's frustrating. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to do some Googling now. Well, I've been fooling around with this bulb for a little while, and I cannot get it to work. This is the reset process. So you start with it on, and then you do off, on, all these sequences, 5 seconds each, and then it resets the bulb. I don't know what's going on, but apparently what seems to happen for me is the bulb is just on here, just white. If I reset it, which seems to be the exact same thing as the first time I turned it on. It kind of does a color cycle, then it just turns white. As soon as I hit search for bulbs on the software, the light flashes, which is exactly how the behavior is of other Zigbee bulbs. As soon as they're paired, you get a flashing, and then the bulb is listed in your lamps, and you can rename it or whatever. It does not show up in the list of lights. I ended up doing the firmware. I tried pairing it, then it wouldn't work, so I reset it a few times. Then I did the firmware updates. There was 2. No difference. I mean, it's still... if I turn it on, after resetting it, it just sits there solid. And as soon as I hit searching, after maybe a few seconds of searching, the light flashes, which is an indication of it pairing. And then after that, when you turn the light off and on, it's just solid white, which indicates it's paired, but it's not listed on the Philips on the list on my hub. So it's almost like it's pairing, but then the software is not showing it. And I've rebooted the hub. I've tried my Hue Pro software, which is a different software than the Philips Hue itself. And they both have the same behavior where they flash the bulb with no pairing, and that's it. Couple things. I mean, I have 15 bulbs paired, and I wonder if that's a limit. I don't see why. I don't know. So I guess I'm giving up with this bulb. Not much I can do. I've looked online. Lots and lots of people confirm that it works with the Philips Hue. There's a few minor idiosyncrasies, but everyone just says turn the bulb on while you're searching, and it will pair and show up as extended color bulb, and you can use it as normal. And there are people who have multiple of them, and they all work. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe this is because this is a US version. I think most of the people that were talking about this are using the European version of this bulb, which came out first, 240 volts. Now we're on the 120 volt version that I have here. Maybe this has different firmware, but I guess I can confirm with the first generation Hue hub, with the current firmware in February 2016, this Osram color bulb does not pair properly to the Philips Hue hub. So save your money. Luckily I bought this at Home Depot, so I can just return it, and there's no cost associated with that. So it's unfortunate, but there we go. I was really looking forward to a nice extended color bulb with better color reproduction than those existing ones. And the white color is very bright. I love how bright it is. Much brighter than the Philips. Those color Philips bulbs, they're not very bright, but they're like $60 each, the Philips ones, and this one was $40. Anyhow, there we go. Live and learn. Thanks for watching.